choice came to me when we originally had our first child. Where are we going to send the kid to school? And every one of my other friends have either moved out of the city or moved to the suburbs or have moved to Northeast Philadelphia and have kind of moved into attachments to have quote-unquote better public school systems. So the decision came to me as to, will I move or will I keep my roots where I am and try and grow this community that is already the top neighborhood in the city of Philadelphia according to Forbes magazine, and keep my stakes here or decide to move on and go somewhere else. I decided to stay where we are because I see the potential in not only the people that are here, whether they be people from the neighborhood who've been here forever, but also the newbies that are coming in. There's a great synergy of old and new, and that blend is something exciting that I really wanted to be part of. The reason for sending my first child here, and now the other two, so 3 total here, is that you can also get that mix of old and new here. When you're walking your kids to school, you see old residents that have been here, but then you also see young residents that have just moved in here a year or two, and you see the camaraderie, you see the sense of compassion, you see the looking out for one another that is associated with Fishtown. Fishtown for forever, since I've ever been here, it's been a great neighborhood because everyone looked out for you. Now it's even better because there is an influx of younger people who are not only looking out for you, but they're also looking out for your children as well. And that's part of the reason why I sent them to this school, on a social part. For education-wise, I graduated in 1990 from here. I went to St. Joe's Prep. I don't think if I didn't go to this school, I would have made it to the prep. I just think that Saint Laurentius is not just a great Catholic school, but it's a great elementary school because it teaches discipline. It teaches the arts, the sciences, the math. Separating church and state is one thing, but this school enables the youth to move on to the next stage of their life, which is high school, whether it be St. Joe's Prep, whether it be Roman. When I graduated, it was also North Catholic. So this school is a great stepping stone for children to go to their next step. One of the exciting features here at the school is now the STREAM program. I'm actually an engineer by trade, so I'm very excited that this school has been one of the 10 picked to be part of this pilot program to emphasize arts, mathematics, science, and technology, because that's my backbone. It's also the world that's changing. We're not only in competition with other schools in the area, but we're also in competition with the world as a whole. I think this program is going to gear our children to not only take that next step in the high school, but also further and beyond and become leaders of this country. So one of the fun things I get to do is when I come home from work, it might be a little later than most people, but when the children are finally done their homework, they come running to me, they show me what they did today in class, and it's always something different. It's always something new. It's something that I'm learning. I get to relearn and relive my childhood through my kids again, and that's part of the excitement of this school, is that you can see that not only do they love going to the school, but they love being part of the community of the school. And that's why I'm dedicated to having my kids here and also try and figure out ways to keep this moving. The reason that this school is great, not only is it affordable, but it's a place where your kids will go and their kids can go and their kids can go. It's a legacy, and that's what I'm proud of. I'm proud that this is the legacy school of Fishtown. You can't go through Fishtown or drive around Fishtown without seeing the Church of Saint Laurentius. So just like the neighborhood itself has changed, whether it be old residents moving out and new residents moving in, or old residents staying and new residents moving in and everyone commingling, the synergy and the inertia that started with this renaissance of Fishtown is also continuing with the school, and that's part of this legacy that I'm proud to be part of.